take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented
And good evening, everyone. Joe and Ken here with the call of the night. Italy against the USA. How's everybody doing? Ken, how are we feeling? How you doing? What's going on?
Doing great. Getting ready to call this one, so looking forward to it.
Yeah, I am too.
And
we can't lose.
Welcome to everybody.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
So we appreciate everyone taking time out of their busy Tuesday night to come in and listen to a little bit of baseball. If you have not, please hit the like button, share the channel out. And if you're not a member of the YankeeMania family or the Yankees The Ugly Truth family, please consider subscribing. If you are subscribed, make sure that your notifications are turned on so that you'll know every time that we are live. Thank you for the support. And I guess I'm going to go over the Italian lineup tonight. Leading off playing center field is going to be Jacob Marcy. In the two-hole is going to be John Birdie. Vinny Pasquantino will be at first base, hitting out of the three-hole. Cleaning up will be Dominic Zone, DHing. In the five-hole is third baseman Zach Desenzio. In the sixth hole is Kyle Teal behind the dish. In the seventh hole is Jack Caglione playing shortstop or right field. The shortstop is going to be Sam Antonucci, and bringing up the rear is going to be Dante Nori. On the bump will be Michael Lorenzen. For Team USA, we're going to have Bobby Witt Jr. playing shortstop and leading off. In the two-hole is going to be Gunnar Henderson playing third base. In the three-hole, the captain, Aaron Judge, will be playing right field. DHing tonight and cleaning up is going to be Kyle Schwarber. Will Smith will be behind the dish, hitting out of the five-hole. Roman Anthony will be in left field, hitting out of the six-hole. Paul Goldschmidt will be in the seven-hole, playing first base. At second base will be Ernie Clement. And bringing up the rear is center fielder Pete Crow Armstrong. And on the bump tonight for the Team USA is McLean. Nolan McLean of the Mets.
And while we're at it, Ken, can't do without this, baby.
Yes, sir.
Lavazza Espresso. We can't leave home without it, baby. This is the best coffee, no matter what. This is going to be a real fun game to call. And also the game is brought to you by courtesy of Richmond Valley Pharmacy in Staten Island. Thank you, Richmond Valley, for always being a big part of YankeeMania and the way you address to tell people about the show. Thank you so much. All right, again, we're getting ready for the opening pitch. And let's do it. Francisco Cervelli is the manager of Italy. Forza Italia.
Yeah, I think you might be a little bit quicker than me today.
Okay. Well, it doesn't matter. I'm not going to say anything.
And Marseille is stepping up to the plate. And McLean is ready for the first pitch. He sets and fires, and the first pitch is fouled off. The count is 0-1 on Marseille. And the pitch is on the way, and Marcy fouls this one off. Count is 0-2. And McLean sets. Pitch is on the way, and he is rung up on a beautiful breaking pitch that catches the outside corner, and that is the first out of the night.
I think the Mets have a gem here.
McLean takes a deep breath, and he is ready for John Birdie, former New York Yankee. And the first pitch is a 97-mile-an-hour sinker that catches the bottom of the strike zone for call, strike one. Count is 0-1. McLean sets and fires, and the bender just misses outside. Count is even at 1-1.
Throws pretty hard too, Ken.
Next pitch is on the way, and the sweeper is off the plate. Count is now 2-1. And McLean sets, and the pitch is shot foul. That is going to bring our count to 2-2. And how do you do, John Berte? And the pitch is on the way, and that is swung on and missed, and that's McLean's second strikeout of the inning.
He looks better than Paul Schemes.
And that slider was way off the plate. I'll tell you what, he goes Laredo on that one, dude.
Yeah, that was that excellent pitch. He's on fire. Mets have a gem here, guys.
Coming up is Vinny Pascantino. And the first pitch is on the way, swung on and missed. Count is 0-1. Pascantino is a Kansas City Royal. The pitch is on the way, and the 98-mile-an-hour fastball is fouled off. Count is 0-2. Pascantino is 0 for 7 in this WBC. Open for his first hit. And McLean sets. Pitch is swung on and missed, and McLean is going to strike out the side. He gone. Go grab some bench. Maybe he's got a bowl of pasta sitting there waiting for him.
Unbelievable. Wow, he looked dominating. Met fans have got to be really happy to see this. Yeah, I'd automatically make him the opening day starter.
You got Freddie Peralta. He's not going to pass Freddie.
This kid looks good.
Yeah, set him up as the opening day starter against Skeens. Tell me how that works out.
We'll see. Well, you know, as long as the Mets aren't playing Miami, they have a shot. They have a shot.
They have a shit.
We could do this. Oh, no, what I want to do here. How do I get it?
Why are you booting me to the side?
I'm trying to get the little one there on the side. I can't get it. You know, like how we make it low, but I can't get it. Oh well. Okay. We'll keep it like this. I was trying to make it a little bit easier so people can see the nice background that we have.
We'll make us little donuts and put us to the side.
I'm trying to. It won't do it here. It's all right. Programming note, everyone. Tomorrow we go back to coffee, donuts, and Lavazza coffee and Yankee talk at 9:30 a.m. We are back at 9:30 a.m. tomorrow morning. So come in for Yankee talk, for WBC, everything else. So thank you, everyone, for joining us today. And Ken, take away the bottom of the first.
All right. Thanks for hopping in the stream, Ace and Nancy. And Mike Lorenzen is on the bump for the Team Italy. First pitch is off the plate. Count is 1-0. And the pitch is on the way. It catches the strike zone at the knees. Count is 1-1 on Bobby Witt Jr. And the pitch is on the way, and it is grounded to short. And he's going to fire it across the diamond to Pasquantino for the first out against Team USA. Gunnar Henderson is coming up to bat. And Lorenzen sets and drops a beautiful curveball that catches the outside corner. Count is 0-1. Henderson is hitting 800 in this WBC.
Yeah, not bad, huh?
No. Lorenzen sets and fires, and the pitch is way down. That's going to bring the count to 1-1. And Lorenzen sets and fires, and this pitch is a towering fly ball. It's going to end up in the third base stands. Count is now 1-2 on Henderson.
Lorenzo, if I'm not mistaken, he's got a no-hitter under his belt, right, Ken?
And the pitch is on the way, and it is way inside. Count is even at 2-2. And how do you do? Yeah, we were talking about the Ravens backing out of that trade. Lorenzen sets and fires, and the pitch is swung and missed for strike three. So that is 2 up and 2 down. Coming up to bat is the captain, Aaron Judge. All rise. The judge is in the chamber.
The golden boy.
Judge is hitting .333 in this WBC with 2 dingers. And Lorenzen sets. Pitch is on the way, and the bender is down low and off the plate. Count is 1-0 to the captain. Come on, Cervelli, just hold 4 fingers up and send him to first. And Lorenz sets. Pitch is on the way, and the bender is off the plate. Count is 2-0. So they're gonna play Mickey Mouse on the outside, hoping that Judge chases it, being impatient. So this is the intentional unintentional.
Yeah.
And the pitch is on the way, and the pitch is down low. Count is 3-0 on the captain. And Lorenzen sets and fires, and that pitch is way off the plate. That is going to be a 4-pitch walk to the captain. So that is the first base runner of the night for either squad. Coming up to bat is Kyle Schwarber. If Lorenzen throws a fastball down the heart of the plate, Schwarber is most likely to take him yard.
Yeah.
And Lorenzen sets and fires, and the freaking slider is down low. That is 5 balls in a row by Lorenzen. He may be shaking in his boots with this freaking lineup looking at him.
The balls are close, though. They're borderline, but they're balls.
Lorenzen sets, and he fires. And the pitch is just inside off the plate. Count is 2-0. Hey, Chef Nick, welcome to the stream. Welcome, Damien. And Lorenzen sets. And he hops off, forcing Judge to return to first base. So Lorenzen is currently on a 6-ball streak. Lorenzen sets and fires, and that pitch is going to catch the bottom of the strike zone for call, strike 1. Count is 2-1 on Schwarber.
Chef Nick says the Italy lineup sounds like a menu in a family-style Italian restaurant.
And the pitch is on the way, and the changeup is down low. Count is 3-1. And Lorenzen sets. Pitch is on the way, and this ball is skied down the right field line. Caglione is tracking it and is going to make the catch in foul territory on the foul line. So at the end of 1, the score is donut. Want to thank everybody for showing up in this late night special edition of the WBC, Italy versus Team USA. And for those of you that are just hopping in the stream, if you could, please hit the like button, share the channel out. If you are not a member of the YankeeMania family or the Yankees the Epic Truth family, please consider subscribing to one and the same. Appreciate your support. So what do you think about the first inning, Joe? Because I'm handing the second one off to you.
Okie doke. Well, I thought Michael looked pretty decent. He was a little afraid of the Golden Boy, but he looked good. He kind of fooled Schwarber, and we'll see what happens here in the bottom of the first. I mean, the USA has the firepower, and we'll see what happens. I want to thank Sean Browning for the super chat, $2 super chat. Thank you. Yeah, I had the chicken parm. It was so good. I couldn't last this long. Plus, to eat after 9 o'clock at night is not a good thing. So, but to everybody, I do have the Lavazza espresso coffee in front of me, baby. That's what we talk about on our morning show. So it's right here. Come and get it, baby. Come and get it. So just wanted to let everybody know. So as I said, everyone, I keep, with my generation and my family, this game I can't lose. So we're going to the bottom of the first inning. Well, no, where are we anyway? Top of the second. What am I saying? Bottom of the first. The coffee. You see, the coffee gets me drunk. All right, McLean of the New York Mets. His first pitch is fouled off by Canzone. 0-1 here in the top of the second inning. And they're showing great plays of last night from the USA defense. Was incredible last night. Here's the next pitch, and it's changeup, 88 miles an hour, 1-1 on Canzone. Here comes McLean's 1-1 pitch, and it's right down Broadway, and it is 1-2. He is around the plate. I'll tell you, this pitch is special. He looks very special. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Swung on and grounded to second. Over to Paul G, and there's one man out. They actually hit the ball, Ken. They actually hit the ball here in the second inning. McLean looks locked in, and he's tough. And excellent pitcher. All right, here we go. The first pitch is in there for a call. Strike one to DiZenzo, batting for the Italians. The Italia, Viva Italia. No ball and a strike. Check swing all the way back to the backstop. They check. No, he did not go. So it's 1 ball and 1 strike. One ball, 1 strike here in the bottom of on the top of the second. I keep saying that. All right, here's McLean's pitch. What a great sweeper right down the middle. Strike 1. 16 pitches. I guarantee you he's got about 14 strikes. He looks absolutely amazing. Here comes the pitch. Ground shortstop. Throws it on to Paul G, and there's 2 away. 2 outs. Bobby Witt Jr. makes a nice play, and there's 2 outs. Well, Ken, what are you seeing right now as a former pitcher yourself? What do you see from McLean?
He's changing arm slots as he's pitching. Could be a tell for hitters in the future.
Here's a ball in deep to left field. There it goes. It is gone. 1-0. As Kyle Teal hits a home run, and the Italianos lead 1-0. Sorry, folks. I'm going to be good on both ends. 1-0. And as soon as Jason said, "My guy," yeah, he's your guy. You got it, baby. 1-0 Italia. That was a nice shot. That looked like one that Jason Dominguez hit off of Verlander. His first at bat. Cangione is up now with 2 outs, nobody on, and Italy leading 1-0. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. A little bit high, 98-mile-an-hour fastball. 1-1. Wow, he really got into that, Ken. No, I'm not a trader. It's too. I told you guys, I can't lose in this game. That's the way I was brought up. USA and Italy in the family. All right.
Kyle Till is the catcher for the Chicago White Sox.
Yeah. Yes. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Here in the top of the 2. Don't worry, this game's going to be a dogfight. Here comes the pitch. Oh, and it hits him. And he goes to first base. So runner on first and 2 outs. Sean says, I'm just teasing, Joe. No, I know. Damon, I know, isn't. Joe is Benedict Arnold American and can't support the Stars and Stripes. That's so unfair. That's a very unfair statement. Antonacci is up, and he swings and fouls the first pitch off, 0-1. San Mateo. He's hitting from the left side, by the way. Here comes the 0-1 pitch from McLean. Is a little outside, and it's 1-1 on a curveball, 85 miles an hour. So it's 1-1 on Antonacci. Francisco Savelli's done a very nice job. Jorge Posada of our New York Yankees is an advisor, a special advisor to the team. And here comes the 1-1 pitch. Sets, and he pitches. And that ball's in deep to right field. Judge on the wall. There it goes. Gone! Forza Italia! 3-0. All right. Let's go. Woo! Man, those were blocked. It is now 3-0. The Italians, 403 feet, everyone. No, I am calling it down the line because I care for both. My family's with Italy. I'm from Italy. My roots are in the United States. I love both places equally. 3-0 the Italians. And a nice cup of Lavazza coffee. There it is, baby. They're drinking it. It is 3-0 here in the top of the second with 2 outs. And Nori hits one in the gap. Going back. Nice play by the left fielder. That was going in the gap. Great play. I'm sorry, left field. Who's playing left field? Is that going to end this? Oh, what is it?
Roman Anthony.
Oh, Roman Anthony. I'm sorry, because I don't recognize. Gotcha. Well, at the end of 1.5, it's Italy 3 and the United States 0. Well, that was pretty interesting, everyone. Again, it was it's a great battle. It's a lot of fun, and don't worry, USA is not by any long shot out of this game. Don't ask Italians what they're doing in 1945. Yeah, smart. Let's see. Chef Nick, Italian history is deep and complicated, but it's rich like the pasta. I love these comments. Yeah, listen, you will get the runs back, I'm sure, but I'm sorry. I'm for both teams. That's one of the few times that I root for both teams. People can't accept it. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. That's the way it is. I'm not doing anything wrong.
Thank you, everybody, for coming in and listening to a little bit of baseball. We appreciate your support. If you haven't, please hit the like button and share the channel out. If you're not a member of the NY Yankee family or the Yankees The Ugly Truth family, please consider subscribing. We appreciate your support. If you are subscribed to either channel, make sure that your notifications are set so that you know every time we're live and not Memorex.
I love that. Those commercials were fun, right? We're live. We're not Memorex. Natalie, it's way too hot. Wow.
Yeah, her house. She's saying that her but she cannot come over to the place because she can't access her bedroom.
All right.
Yeah.
Here we go to the
Italians
bottom of the second
have
inning.
3 runs on 2 hits.
And Lorenzo's getting ready to pitch the bottom of the second. And the first pitch to Smith is up high, ball one. And of course, he's with the world champion Los Angeles Dodgers. He had 17 homers, 61 RBIs last year. Here comes the pitch, right down Broadway, 1-1 with a 94-mile-an-hour fastball. 19 pitches for Lorenzo so far in this game. And here we go. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. And it's fly deep to center, between center and right field. And the right fielder makes the catch. And there's one away for Italia. One out here in the bottom of the second. And that's going to bring up, I'll show you the names right away. So 3-0, 20 pitches from Lorenz. And here comes the first pitch. And it is grounded at first. Pasquantino makes the play, and there's 2 outs. That was Anthony, by the way, who just grounded out. So 2 outs here in the bottom of the second inning, 21 pitches. And here comes Mr. Yankee, Paul G, baby. Let's hear, Ken, let's hear a little noise. Let's go, Yankees! And the first pitch is in there for a call, strike 1, 0-1. Paul came back to the Yankees, and we are really happy to have him with great defense and a little bit of hitting at 38 years old. There's a pitch down low, 1-1 to Paul Goldschmidt. Man, you get excited. You get to see Judge, Paul Goldschmidt, David Bednar. It's really, really cool. And there's a ground ball. Nice play by Pasquantino. Throws it to Lorenz, and the inning is over. Nice play at first base. So we've played 2 innings. Italy leads 3-0. Ken, what do you think of Lorenz's pitches so far?
I mean, he's doing a good job. It's Houston. He just signed as a free agent with Colorado, so his breaking pitches are not going to work there. I'm curious to see how the hell he's going to navigate being a pitcher in Colorado at Mile High Stadium.
Yeah, that's true. You're right about that. And we also want to thank Richmond Valley Pharmacy for all the great work that they do, telling all of their customers to watch and listen to us. And we really, really thank you. And when we have our event to raise money for cancer research and leukemia and the Towers and the Red Cross, we really am so looking forward to having Richmond Valley be a sponsor in the outfield. And anybody that would like to sponsor that has a business or has anything they'd like to promote, please get in touch with us at joeyankees28@gmail.com, joeyankees28@gmail.com, as we're going to have a very, very special day. We're going to have singers, we're going to have actors, actresses. It's going to be a real happening. We're going to have a tremendous singer do the national anthem, a tremendous singer doing Take Me Out to the Ball Game, God Bless America. And we're going to have representatives from everybody that we're going to be playing for. We don't have the date yet. We're still negotiating, and we're hoping to have a really super spot to play this game, guys. So stay tuned. We're really excited about it, and we're all going to play. We're all going to be coaching. We're all going to be on the air. It's definitely going to be live on YankeeMania and World and Yankees The Ugly Truth. We are all family here, so it's going to be a lot of fun. Ken, take away the top of the third. It's all yours.
Okay. And the first pitch from McLean is a sweeper in there for call. Strike one. Count is 0-1 on. And the next pitch is swung on and missed. Count is 0-2 on Marcy.
To answer Michael's question, no, I'm not going to sing.
And McLean sets and fires, and the curveball is inside. Count is 1-2. Good night, Natalie.
Good night, Natalie. Big hug
And
from
McLean
Uncle Joe.
sets and fires. The pitch is up and out of the strike zone. Count is evened at 2-2. McLean sets and fires, and the curveball is way off the plate. Count is now full, 3-2. And McLean sets and fires, and the pitch is off the plate. So Marcy is stripping his gear off as he heads to first base. The Team Italy has their leadoff runner on. John Birdie is up to bat. Marcy sets and fires, and the pitch is fouled off. Count is 0-1.
It's a nice little player, Birdie.
And McLean sets. Pitch is on the way, and this is just up out of the strike zone. Count is 1-1. For those of you just hopping in the stream, Team Italy leads Team USA 3-0. McLean sets and fires, and his sweeper is inside. Count is now 2-1. McLean sets and fires, and this pitch is hammered foul. The runner was count is 2 on John Birdie. McLean sets, and he throws over to first. Base runner is back in head first. And the pitch is on the way, and it is fouled straight back. Count remains deuce.
He's going on 42 pitches now, Ken.
Yep.
Throwing very hard.
And the pitch is on the way, and that 97-mile-an-hour fastball is fouled off. Marcy was on the go once again. And McLean sets. Pitch is on the way, and this is a towering fly ball to center field. Crow Armstrong is backing up, and he has plenty of room. Makes the play, and he fires in. Marcy was tagging, but thought better of it when Crow Armstrong rifled that ball in.
He's a very good center fielder.
That is the First out of the inning. Team Italy still has a runner at first. And Vinny Pasquantino, the Kansas City Royal, is coming up to bat. First pitch is a changeup that catches the outside corner for call strike one. Count is 0-1 on Pasquantino. He is currently 0 for 8 in the World Baseball Classic and has a 0 batting average.
How many pitches do you think they'll go in McLean?
And McLean fires over to first base. And McLean sets and fires, and this pitch is swung on and missed. Count is now 0-2 on Pasquantino.
Hi, Celia. Welcome to the stream. How you doing?
And McLean sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is in there for call strike three.
We seem to have lost Ken right now. Does anybody have Ken in there, or is everybody lost? Sometimes I lose it. Ken is cycling. Yeah, yeah. That something going on with his stream. So I'll give you the guys to call. Canzoni is up. He's 0 for 1. Dominic Canzoni grounded out in his first time up. So as we wait for Ken to come back, Canzoni is up at the plate, and here's the pitch. It's up high, 1-1. I'll tell you, I'm even though he gave up 3 runs, 2 homers, this guy's got some future. If he stays healthy, let me tell you guys, this guy is the real deal. Here comes the pitch, and it's a 91-mile-an-hour cutter that's in there. So it's 3 balls and a strike to Canzoni as we play the bottom of the top of the third. And McLean sets, and here comes the 3-1 pitch, right down Broadway. Nice pitch, 3-2, 51 pitches now for McLean as we're going in here with 2 outs. Actually 2 2/3. So here comes, there's a runner on third and 2 outs, and here comes the pitch. It is low for ball 4. Canzoni takes first base, and now there's first and third. As soon as Ken gets back on, guys, we'll put him right back on. He's not back yet. He's not on the bottom, so I will give you the play-by-play as best as I can. So it's first and third, and here comes a mound visit by New York Yankee legend Andy Pettitte. So there's a little break in the action. Again, I want to say thank you to a courtesy of Richmond Valley Pharmacy of Staten Island, New York, who's been a big supporter of our broadcasts and all of us. And we do hopefully have Ken back, and I'm bringing him back. Go ahead, Ken. How you doing?
For some reason, I got booted off the stream. Not sure what the hell happened.
Well, there's Andy Pettitte. Our own Andy Pettitte is on the mound. I guess you can see that. So it came out to talk. First and third and 2 outs. Take it away, Ken.
All righty. And Pettitte heads back to the dugout. Canzona's at third. Marcia's at third. McLean sets. Count is 1-0. DeZenzo is 0 for 1 on the night. Off the plate, count is now 2-0. McLean is probably lined up for 65 pitches tonight, and the pitch is chopped up.
Oh, there he goes again. Anyway, it was chopped up the middle, steps on the bag, and the inning is over. So we're going to the bottom of the third with Italy leading 3-0. Hopefully, Ken will get that straightened out. And sorry for the this is live. This is live, folks. This happens sometimes, unfortunately. It's just one of those things. As soon as Ken comes back, he will come back with his play-by-play. Let's try it again, and we'll bring him back. Hey, Ken.
I am sorry. I do not know what the hell is going on. It's probably something with my internet connection, but I keep getting bounced.
Yeah, and it's okay. We got you, and it is the as you know, your stream is okay. I mean, as far as watching the game, correct? Do you hear me, Ken?
What is going on?
Yeah,
I can hear you.
Okay. Yeah, no, I mean, like I said, we have you covered, and it's going to the bottom of the third now. It was a ground ball short, and that ended the inning. So, okay. Well, while we wait, everyone, about we do a little scoreboard in Major League Baseball. So we have the Tigers 7-2 over the Red Sox. The Twins beat the Rays 6-5. That was a final. Of course, we all know the Yankees beat the Phillies 4-2. The Astros came back and beat the Orioles 7-6. The Toronto Blue Jays beat the Atlanta Braves 7-0. The Red Hot Mets beat the Cardinals 6-1. The Washington Nationals beat the Marlins 7-5. The Giants beat the Cleveland Guardians 5-4. The Athletics beat the White Sox 11-7. The Dodgers beat the Diamondbacks 4-1. The Rangers beat the Chicago Cubs 8-3. The Padres beat the Angels 10-2. The Reds over the Rockies 8-1. The Mariners over the Royals 4-3. And that is your scoreboard as we speak, and going into the bottom of the third with Italy against the United States. Ken, take it away.
Yep. And DeRosa is talking to Rosenthal. Lorenzen sets, and the pitch is on the way. It is a cutter off the plate. Count is 1-0. Lorenzen sets, and this ball is grounded to the third baseman. He slides and grabs it and fires it across the diamond to Pasquantino to record the first out of the inning.
Excellent play.
Definitely not displaying patience. Lorenzen sets, and the first pitch is a sinker in there for call, strike one. Pete Crow Armstrong is up to bat. Count is 0-1. And the next pitch is swung on and missed. Count is 0-2 on Crow Armstrong. Lorenzen only has 28 pitches through 3 innings. And he sets and fires, and the fastball drifts outside. Count is 1-2. And Lorenzen sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is off the plate. Count is now evened at deuce. And Lorenzen sets. Pitch is on the way, and this one is fouled off. Count 2-2. And Lorenzen sets. Pitch is on the way, and it is up out of the strike zone. Count is now full. And Lorenzen sets. Pitch is on the way, and this one is hammered to center field. And the play is going to be made on the warning track for the second out of the inning.
He's a good hitter. Very good hitter. Surprising power.
He's the 30-30 guy for the Cubs last year.
Yeah.
And Bobby Witt Jr. is up to bat, and Lorenzen fires this one that goes all the way to the backstop. So it was just a little bit inside.
I think it's just a matter of time before they level him. I think he's starting to get tired.
And Lorenzen sets. Pitch is on the way, and it is swung on and missed. Witt Jr. is 0 for 1 on the day. Count is 1-1. And Lorenzen sets and fires, and this is hit into the gap. Shortstop is going to slide, and the ball is going to kick past him. So that is the first hit of the game for Team USA. For those of you just hopping in the stream, Team Italy is leading Team USA 3-0. Coming up to bat is Gunnar Henderson. And the first pitch is on the way, and Henderson fouls it down the first base line.
He gets on. Judge has a great opportunity to tie the game.
And the pitch is on the way, and it bounces away from the catcher. And he's going to get second base on that wild pitch. Witt had his eyes on third base, but put the brakes on. And Lorenzen sets, fires, and the pitch bounces in the dirt, and Witt is going to advance to third base. So Team USA has a runner at third base with 2 outs. Count is 1-2 on Gunnar Henderson.
They're starting to level off the
And
pitches.
the pitch is on the way. And it is up out of the strike zone. Count is evened at 2-2. And how do you do? Lorenzen sets and fires, and this ball is chopped to the second baseman. He's going to field it and shoot to Pascantino. And that is going to do it for the United States. They leave a runner at third base. And heading to the top of the fourth, Team Italy leads Team USA 3-0. I want to thank everybody here for hopping into the stream and listening to a little bit of baseball. Appreciate y'all's support. If you haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out. And if you're not a member of the Yankees The Ugly Truth family, please consider subscribing to the same.
And also tomorrow morning, we go back to Coffee Bagels and Yankee Talk and anything in our chat. At 9:30, we go back to our regular time. And then at night, we have the New York Yankees against the Toronto Blue Jays right here on YankeeMania, as Ken has his favorite night with family. And so we're going to be doing it. We're hoping that by the end of the game, Ken will come up and maybe call the end of the game. That would be great. But we will be here with the Yankee play-by-play tomorrow night at 6:30. I believe it's 6:30, right, Ken? I believe that. Yeah. And we are looking forward to that. And we'll make Ken proud by the Yankees winning 15-0 tomorrow. How about we make that promise? That would be great. Ken, being the fact that inning was really choppy and all that, it'd be no problem if you'd like to do this inning again, because the last inning was really screwed up.
It is your call, Joe.
Yeah, if you'd like to, you're more than welcome. You're more than welcome. You're not doing tomorrow night's game, so get a couple under your belt. That's fine. I'd like for you to do that.
Well, we're sorry about that, Michael. Coming in to pitch for Team USA is New York Yankee Ryan Yarbrough.
Let's go, Yarbrough.
And Yarby sets and fires. The four-seamer is just inside. Count is 1-0 on Teal. Teal hit a solo shot home run in his first at-bat to take a 1-0 lead. And the pitch is on the way, and it is down low. Count is now 2-0 on Teal.
I like to do that, Michael, but Ken wants it known. So every time I say an assignment.
Ken is bowling, trying to make some money and going for the perfect 300. And Yarbrough sets and fires the fastball, catches the bottom of the strike zone. Count is now 2-1. And Yarby sets. Pitch is on the way, and it is fouled off. Count is now even, Dad. 2-2. How do you do?
Well, hey, Posada. We got Yankee flavor. That's why we're on YankeeMania.
And Yarby sets. Pitch is on the way, and wow. It is called ball 3. A little bit low. I'm not thinking it was low. However, there is no ABS challenge in the WBC. And the pitch is on the way, and it is off the plate. That is ball 4. And Teal is going to walk to open up the fourth inning for Team Italy. And they're telling us that Dave Righetti is the pitching coach for Team Italy. And the pitch is on the way, and Yarbrough, I don't know what the hell the umpire is looking at.
I don't either. I see them perfectly fine.
That looked like a very good strike. But the count is 1-0 on Caglione. And the pitch is on the way, and it is in there for call. Strike one. Count is evened out 1-1. And Yarborough sets, and the sweeper is swung on and missed. Count is 1-2.
That was a great sweeper.
Tried to head it off at the pass and whiffed.
Yep.
Yarborough sets and fires, and the sweeper is just a bit low. And Yarborough sets, and this pitch is hammered to right field, and this one is going, and gone.
Wow.
Caglione has hit the third home run of the game. Team Italy now leads 5-0.
It's time for the coffee, everyone.
And Caglione tattooed that one. So this is the bottom of the order.
There's that coffee.
And Yarborough sets. Antonocci is up to bat, and he takes the first pitch right down the heart of Broadway for call. Strike one. Count is 0-1.
T-Road wants the scores of the games. We have Israel 6-2 over the Netherlands. That game has just ended. Canada 3-2 over Puerto Rico, bottom six.
And the sweeper is in there, swung on and missed. Count is 0-2 on Antonocci. Yarborough set. Oh, my gracious. And the pitch catches the outside corner, but is called ball one. He should have gotten rung up on that pitch.
No, these pitchers are very, very good. I'm not blaming Yarborough at all here. There's some players.
And Yarborough throws a sweeper that is down low. Count is now 2-2. And the pitch is on the way, and it is chopped to Henderson, who fires to Goldie to record the out.
I did not like the way he threw the bat after he hit the home run. That's not being sportsmanship. You don't do that.
And Yarby sets, and he fires, and the pitch is a towering fly ball. Infield elevator shaft home run. And Witt is underneath it and makes the play right behind second base. That is the second out of the inning.
Ken, no matter what, he calls a spade a spade. I don't like Hamanagas doing that. You don't have to throw the bat. You hit a nice shot, and just be thankful you hit it. And I would do the same thing with the Yankees and all of that. That is not right, because that fires up the other team, and why you don't need that. Professionalism.
And the sweeper is in there for call. Strike one on Marcy. Count is 0-1. He is 0 for 1 on the day with a walk and a strikeout. And Yarby sets and fires, and this pitch is a four-seamer that is right down the heart of Broadway. Count is 0-2.
I agree with you, T Road. I don't like that sportsmanship. That there's no call for that, and he should be called out for that.
Yarborough sets, and the pitch is swung on and missed. And he is going to go down on strikes, and that is going to finish off the inning for Team Italy, but not before Caglione gives the Italians another 2 runs this inning. The score is 5-0 Italy over USA. We're in the middle of the 4th. If you have not, please hit the like button, share the channel out. If you're not a member of the Yankees The Ugly Truth family or the YankeeMania family, please consider subscribing to one and the same. Your support is always appreciated, and we thank you for taking time to be here this evening.
It's always great to see someone like Andy Pettit and Jorge Posada brings back wonderful memories of anybody who's ever a Yankee fan out there, and I know a lot of us are. But we have a lot of people here that like baseball in general and other teams. But you got to admit, seeing them is just amazing, and that's what baseball is. Baseball. You just got to admire it. You really do.
Well, we even have Francisco Cervelli, former Yankee, out there. Pitching coach is a former Yankee. I mean, the Yankees have flavored the WBC.
Oh, without a doubt. Without a doubt.
I mean, we sent 13 active players and coaches to the WBC this year, and then retired. There's infinitely more.
Yeah, no, without it. The Yankees sent the most players, right?
Yes, we did.
Yeah, that's amazing. And they're still basically winning in Florida, which is awesome.
Yep.
Hey, Bill O, welcome to the stream. There he is, my boy. And let's see if Aaron Judge can get USA going.
And Lorenzen sets and fires, and the first pitch is up and inside. Judge has a walk in his first plate appearance. Lorenzen sets, pitch is on the way, and it is a cutter right down the heart of Broadway for call, strike 1. Count is 1-1. And Lorenzen sets. And the pitch is on the way. And Judge hammers this one to the third baseman, who fields it cleanly and fires it. Nice stretch by Pasquantino to record the first out of the inning. Judge is down.
Wow. That was some
Coming up, that is Kyle Schwarber. Yep. Well, and the pitch is on the way, and it is off the plate. Count is 1-0. Schwarber is 0 for 1 on the evening. Pitch is on the way, and it is swung on and missed. Count is 0-2. Lorenzen is at 46 pitches in this game. Pitch count is looking very good. And Lorenzen sets. Pitch is on the way, and this is a towering fly ball to center field. Marcy is tracking it, and he is going to put the ball away for the second out. Ed Lorenzen sets. Ed fires. The pitch is inside to Smith. Count is 1-0. And the pitch is on the way, and the curveball is in there for call. Strike one. Count is even at 1-up. Will Smith is 0 for 1 on the day. Lorenzen sets and fires, and the curveball is inside. Count is 2-0. Yes, he did play for the Phillies, Bill. He is now part of the Colorado Rockies staff. And Lorenzen sets, and this ball is hammered down the line to left field. It is going to make it all the way to the wall. And Smith is going to head to second with a stand-up double. So that is the first extra base hit for Team USA and the second hit overall.
One shot from Anthony now, and it's 5-2.
Yep. And Lorenzen turns to chase Will Smith back to the bag. Roman Anthony is up to bat. And the pitch is on the way, and the curveball is just off the plate. Count is 1-0.
Cruise Control says we need Jones and Dominguez in this lineup.
And Lorenzen sets, fires, and the pitch is swung on and missed by Anthony. Count is even at 1-1. Smith takes his lead off a second. Pitch is on the way, and this one is chopped foul down the first base line. Count is 1-2. Anthony is 0 for 1 on the night. Lorenzen checks on the runner at second. Pitch is on the way, and this one is chopped foul that goes straight back. Lorenzen's at 55 pitches in the game. And the pitch is on the way, and this one is chopped to the second baseman, who flips it to Pascantina, and that is going to do it for Team USA. So the runner is going to be stranded at second. For those of you who have hopped in our streams, if you haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out. And if you are not a member of the Yankees The Ugly Truth family or the YankeeMania family, please consider subscribing. If you are a member, make sure that your notifications are on so that you know when we are live and not Memorex. And I'm going to hand this inning off to Joe. Go, Joe.
Go, Joe. Well, thank you, Ken. Thanks. Great call there of that inning. And I'm glad that everything is straightened out stream-wise for both of us. That's great. And everybody, how's everybody doing tonight? And I hope you're enjoying a little bit of baseball, as we call it here. And looking forward as we get closer to New York Yankee opening day on the 24th, or actually the 25th. I get somebody said the 24th. I went with that, but I believe it's the 25th, Ken.
It's the 25th.
25th at 8 p.m. against the Giants. Okay.
That is correct, Mundo.
And we are getting close, baby. We're getting close. Remember, we had a countdown of 100 days, 110 days, and now look at it, baby. Now look at it. We are getting very close. And tomorrow, everyone, don't forget, we have coffee bagels in the morning, and our family chat to talk about things at 9:30, and then at 6:30 we have on YankeeMania. We will have the Yankees against the Toronto Blue Jays, and hopefully Ken will jump in at near the end of the game after he bowls at 300 tomorrow. I was almost right last week. He just missed it. It.
The week before last. I didn't bowl last week.
Oh, that's right. Well, these days go by so fast. Yeah, Bill, we go back to 9:30 in the morning. We accommodated our wonderful guest, and if you missed today's show, please go check out our interview with McKenna. She was fabulous. All right, we're going to the top of the fifth, and ex-Yankee John Birdie will step on the mound, and current Yankee Yarborough is pitching. So this is a Yankee flavor. John Birdie's 0 for 2, a strikeout and a flyout. Here comes the 0-1 pitch number 22 from Yarborough, and it swung on and missed, 84-mile-an-hour cutter, and it's 0-2 on John Birdie. John Birdie came to the Yankees with we loved that acquisition, but after like 5 games, he hurt himself, and we didn't see him till much later in the season. It was a shame because he would have helped us out big time. 0-2. Here comes Yarborough's pitch, and a little bit down low, 72-mile-an-hour sweeper. It's 1-2. Here we go. Yarborough sets and delivers the pitch. Swung on and missed. He gone. And people that are watching this in Italy right now, it is pretty late. It is 4:22 in the morning. Vinny Pasquantino's up. He's 0 for 2, 2 strikeouts. And Yarborough sets, lefty on lefty, right down Broadway, 0-1. 0-1. Guy's a very good player for the Kansas City Royals. Kansas City has surprised a few teams. I'm not sure about this year. They might have taken a little step backwards. Here comes the pitch. Line down the right field line, foul. 0-2. Yarborough doing his thing, throwing a lot of the batters off his game, which is awesome. Yeah, that's right, Bill. I'm sorry, 223. And here's a ball up the middle. A nice play by Witt. Grabs it, throws it to Paul G., and there's 2 outs. 2 outs here in the top of the fifth. Yeah, everyone, while we wait for the next batter, please check out our interview today with McKenna Guerrero. She was awesome. Oh, my God, the stuff that she does, the high school sports with Sports Illustrated, all kinds of different sports. You've got to see it. She's an absolute gem. And here we go. Canzoni is up, and it's check swing. It's a call strike. 0-1 here in the top of the fifth. Dominic Canzoni walked and grounded out. And here, lefty on lefty again. And here we go. Here comes the pitch. Swung on and missed. 0-2. Seems like this is going to be a fast inning, guys. It's like good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Yeah, I used to like Hank Hawk Harrelson, so I honor him. Here comes the pitch. Fastball ties him up, and he fouls it behind home plate. Yarborough is doing an impersonation, like, how the heck did he hit that pitch? 30 pitches. This is 31 on Yarborough to Canzoni. And here comes the 0-2 pitch. The set. And the pitch. Here it comes. And it's a little bit outside, forcing fastball. You're going to get 87, 88. You might get 89 from Yarborough. He's a crafty lefty who knows what he's doing out there. And here comes the pitch. Again, a little bit down low, a 73-mile-an-hour sweeper. There's some movement in the bullpen for Italia. And Altavilla is getting ready. I'm not sure if Michael will come out for one more inning. He might. Here comes the pitch. Is up high, 3-2. That might be the hardest he'll throw, is 89-mile-an-hour fastball. And we're digging in, 2 outs, as Savelli looks on, the manager of the Italian team. Here comes the pitch, and it's grounded to first. Nice play by Paul G. Flips it over to his real teammate, Yarborough, and the inning is over. So at the end of 4.5, Italy 5 and USA nothing. Bill O says his breaking pitches are nasty and filthy. Yes, they are. Yeah, Canzoni plays for the Mariners. You're right. Yarborough will be a factor for us. Yes, without a doubt. Without a doubt. So it is quite a feat. And guys, how are you guys feeling about the WBC? Do you like it? Do you like the time they're playing it? Do you want it after the World Series? Do you want it before the season starts? And does anything scare you? I mean, aside from obviously you pray that there's nobody gets hurt, especially your teammates. So, me personally, I would like to see this after the World Series. You probably have more indoor games, or you have to play it on the West Coast for sure all the time. But at least it's over with. This scares me a little bit. We got to hold our breath for, especially, you're a Yankee fan. You got to hold your breath for Aaron Judge, who's probably going to play just about every inning. And, so that's my only fear. Everybody knows what happened to the Met closer 2 years ago. So from that point on, you always have to worry. And sometimes I like when I hear Yankee players are not going to the WBC. Not to take it away from that, guys, but I just want to be healthy. I want, we work too hard. The Yankees spend a ton of money on the players. You want them healthy. So we'll see. A little lagging again on Ken's stream. Hopefully we straighten that out. Hi, Jonathan. I would like it before spring training or after the World Series. Yes, and I agree with you. Totally agree with you. Good comment. Let's see. We're going to the bottom of the fifth. And they're just panning around the situation right now. Okay, here's our Paul G. Paul Goldschmidt, who's 0 for 1, grounded out. Michael Lorenz is back on the mound. And here comes the 0-1 pitch to Goldschmidt. Swung on and hit foul behind home plate, 0-2. He's still getting it up there at about 95, 96 miles an hour. His pitch count is pretty good, 58. His most are tied in the first and the fifth and the fourth inning. So here comes the 0-2 pitch to Paul G, a little bit high, 1-2. I think this is going to be the last inning for Michael Ken. I don't think he's going to go any further than this. Here comes
he's
the
limited.
Yeah.
Pitch.
And the pitch is foul behind home plate, 1-2. What were you going to say?
He's limited to 65 pitches.
Oh, okay. Well, he's going on 61 now. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. The stretch, the pitch, little bit high, 2-2, 94-mile-an-hour fastball. And that's number 61. We're going on 62 now. The set and the pitch to Paul G is swung on and popped up. Will it go out of play? Yes, it will. Behind home plate, and we'll do it again. 2-2, and how do you do? Or deuce.
What color's your freaking caboose?
There you go. 2-2. All right, Lorenz sets, and he pitches, swung on and missed. He gone. One out here in the bottom of the fifth. I'll tell you, from struggling in the first inning, he's pitching a pretty darn good game right now. Maybe that'll jinx him. Who knows? Here's Clement, the Yankee killer. And the first pitch by Lorenz, and it is a little bit low, 83-mile-an-hour sweeper for ball one. I think now he finally doesn't look like Aaron Boone because he's got a full-grown beard. Here comes the 1-0 pitch. It is the same exact place, a changeup, 85 miles an hour, and it is 2-0. Well, I shouldn't say full-grown beard, but it's a beard. That's what it's all about. You see beautiful kids and babies in the stands. 2-0 pitch is right down Broadway, 94-mile-an-hour sinker. 2-1, and he's reached the 66 pitch mark now. So I guess that maybe this is his last batter, no matter what. Here comes the pitch, and it's line. Oh, caught by the third baseman. Nice play. That was hit hard like a bullet. If that was against the Yankees, I'm sure that would have been a double. And here comes Savelli, and we were right. Ken was right. 67 pitches, and they're pulling him, and we have a break in the action. 5 2/3 of great pitching from Lorenzo, and now we'll see who's coming in to pitch for the Italian team. So everyone, are we enjoying the play-by-play? I hope you are, and we're gonna have another game on Friday night. We will hopefully simulcast, but we'll definitely have the game on our new World channel. We'll give you more information. We don't know who's going to be playing in the game and what time yet, but stay tuned. Evan, Jason, and Chef Nick on YankeeMania side will be doing it. Ken, are you is there Yankees at night or another game? What's the story for Friday night?
I believe that the Yankees have a 1 o'clock game, but I will check that here shortly.
Okay. So we're in a commercial break as we change pitches. So this is where a lot of people in the chat think that Italy is very weak. So let's see if USA can pounce on this now, guys. as we still have one more out here in the bottom of the fifth inning and still in commercial break.
Friday's game is Yankees versus the Braves at 1:05.
At 1:05, okay. So the final line of Lorenzo's 4 2/3, 2 hits, no runs, no earned, 1 walk, 2 Ks. Nice job, Michael. Coming into pitch now is Dan Altavilla. He has an 0-1 record with the White Sox, 2.48 ERA, 29 innings, 21 strikeouts, and 15 walks. Too many walks. Yeah, I've seen this guy pitch in the major leagues before, out of the bullpen of the White Sox. Here comes the pitch, way up high, ball 1. They took away the what it was and everything, so there's nothing up on the board. So I can tell you it was a fastball, but don't know how fast it was, but it's pretty hard. Here comes the pitch. Just misses outside, and it's 2-0. All of a sudden, they just took out all of the pitches there and the score on the side. So maybe they're just waiting for the inning to end. Pitches are deep down the right field line. Will it stay fair? It is foul. Wow. Sure took a long time. That camera angle was awful. Could have gone either way, Ken. That thing was crushed.
Yep.
Now they have a better angle. There it is. Now you can see it was clearly foul, but by inches. The umpire says, "Oh, wait a minute, they're going to challenge it, or they're talking about it."
No, that was foul.
Well, the umpires are getting together, and let's see what the call is. Still no word. Umpires review. And still under review. The umpire just said foul ball. So we are 2 balls and a strike, but he hammered. You want to talk about crushing a ball. He crushed that. So it's he's 0 for 1 with a fly out. And who knows, he may turn around and get into one again. Now another stoppage of play. The umpire signaling about the catcher. I guess look at the signals. I don't know. But Bobby Witt Jr. Waits on deck. And here comes the 2-1 pitch to Crow Armstrong. And it is pop foul behind home plate. And we are going to 2-2. And how do you do? 2-2, and how do you do? Lorenzo is pacing in the dugout. He ain't going anywhere. He's not going in the locker room. He's staying right there put, at least until the inning is over, what pitchers usually do. All right, the game has slowed down a little bit here in the bottom of the fifth with the pitching change. Here we go. The 2-2 pitch is right down Broadway. He just looked at he froze. Strike 3 call. So at the end, no runs, no hits, no errors, no men left. At the end of 5, it's Italy 5 and the United States nothing. Wow. He went from the long drive to being frozen at the plate, Ken. That was a nice shot, though. I mean, he's got surprisingly big. He reminds me of Brett Gardner. He's got that type of power, and although two good players, I'll put it that way. But as we go to the top of the 6th, we're going to hand it over to the one and only, the legend pitcher, and that's Ken. Ken, take it away.
Coming up in the top of the sixth is going to be Enzo, Peel, and Caglione.
Thanks, everybody, for being in the stream. Please press the like button for the like button and subscribe to YankeeMania, Yankees the Ugly Truth, and both. Give them both love. You can go to both streams and give each other the love of giving them a like and a view. That would be really, really tremendous of each and every one of you. Thank you so much. As we try to bring you the best in the games. If you can't watch them or you're not in a place to watch them, we're here for you guys. We will always be here, God willing. And thank you so much for taking time for Ken and myself to give you play-by-play of Italy versus the United States of America. I would take a shot of espresso, but I don't want to stay up tonight. It's been a long day, and I want to try to sleep because we got another long day tomorrow. So that's why I'm actually drinking lemon water from Splash. If you've never had this, folks, it is amazing. No sugar. It's really, really good, and it's very refreshing. It does take the thirst away. So. A big component to Splash. It's very, very good. Take it away.
And we are back to the broadcast. And the first pitch from Yarborough is just off the plate. Count is 1-0 on Enzo. And the next pitch from Yarborough is a four-seam fastball inside. Count is 2-0. And Yarborough sets and fires, and the pitch is skied to right field. Judge is going back, and he is going to make the play on the track just short of the wall for the first out of the inning for Team Italy. Coming up to bat is Teal. He is 1-for-1 on the day with a solo shot home run and a base on balls. And the first pitch from Yarborough is a cutter in there for call. Strike one. Count is 0-1. Yarborough sets and fires, and the sinker is inside. Count is evened at 1-1. And Yarborough sets and fires. The sweeper catches the inside portion. Call, strike two. Count is 1-2. And Yarborough sets. Pitch is on the way, and it is foul down the third base line. Count is going to remain 1-2. Steele was protecting on that pitch.
Mm-hmm.
And Yarborough sets, and the four-seamer is going to ride outside. Count is evened at 2-2, and how do you do?
They
Kyle
replaced
Teal is the White Sox primary catcher. Pitch is on the way, and this is hammered past a diving Goldschmidt. That is going to ricochet off the wall. Teal is heading to second, and Judge fires it into second base. That is a one-out double for Teal, so that is his second extra base hit of the game. Looks like he is in pain, and the trainer and the coach is coming out to second to take a look at Teal.
And that's what you worry about.
And they are walking him off the field.
Looks like he pulled a hammy. He's walking pretty good though, but it looks like he pulled a hammy. They're not going to take a chance. And by the way, I believe they took out Paul G. I don't know who's on first. Because that definitely didn't look like Paul G.
And it looks like Diorenzo is coming in to replace Teal at second. And it looks like DeRosa is putting the captain hook on Yarborough.
Mm-hmm.
Yarborough is out of the game. Guess we're going to find out who is coming in as his replacement.
Bill O says, people think it's easy to be a catcher. I challenge them to catch even a college pitcher with a curve or a slider.
Oh, no, you get beaten the hell up. Pitches in the dirt, whacked by freaking foul balls. Wearing all that gear and hot as hell. Forget that. I'm glad that I was a left-hander and could never do the shit.
You're right.
Matter of fact, Brad Keller is coming in to replace Yarby.
Okay. Sort of like a Yankee target in the offseason, but I think they just shied away from it for some reason. But he was a target of the Yankees.
Target at the trade deadline?
No,
in the offseason?
Yeah, the offseason. Although the Yankees didn't do much anyway, but they did enough to look pretty good in my eyes.
Well, they targeted Keller at the trade deadline too.
Yes, you're right. You're right about that. Yes. Well, they did a lot in the trade deadline, as you know. We were on for almost 10 hours, so believe me, I know all. We know all about that. Yeah. They made some really good moves. By the way, this break of the action is courtesy of Richmond Valley Pharmacy in Staten Island, everyone, and they do great work for a lot of people. And local pharmacy, you can't beat it, guys. If you're in the Staten Island area ever, please go visit Richmond Valley. They'll treat you like they've known you all your life.
Caglione is up to bat. And the first pitch is a 96-mile-an-hour fastball, swung on and missed. Count is 0-1. Keller checks on the runner at second. He brings the pitch, and the slider is in the dirt. Count is even at 1-1. Hey, Jason, welcome to the stream. Pitch is on the way, and Caglione swings on and misses. Count is 1-2. Caglione is 1 for 1 today with a homer and was hit by a pitch, has 2 RBIs. And Keller sets and fires, and the slider is once again in the dirt. Count is even at 2-2.
And how do you do?
And Keller sets and fires, and the slider is just off the plate. Count is now full.
You know, I don't believe this umpire can call any strikes. I really
And
don't.
Keller sets and fires. And the pitch is down low. So that is ball 4 to Caglione. Team Italy is going to have runners at first and second with 1 out. That is Team Italy's 4th walk. Coming up to bat is Antonucci. He is the shortstop, 1 for 2 on the night with a homer and 2 RBI. And Keller sets, fires, and this pitch is chopped at the pitcher who throws the ball away. And the Italians are going to score.
There is no voice on Ken. Ken, no voice.
And that error by Keller, it should have been an ending double play, but that error leads to another run. So runners are at second and third with 1 out. And the pitch is on the way, and it is down low for ball 1. Looks like the infield is playing in. And the pitch is on the way. Nori fouls it into the glove. And the pitch is on the way and off the plate. Count is now 2-1 on Nori. Keller sets and fires, and this ball is driven to right field. Captain takes a step back, lunges into it, and he's going to fire this one to third. That is deep enough to get a run in. Judge goes to third with the throw. So the Italians take a 7-0 lead. So the Italians have a runner at third with 2 out. Coming up to bat is Marcy, 0 for 2 on the night. Pitch is on the way, and the cutter is off the plate. Count is 1-0.
Well, Yankees 2026, I wouldn't call it the biggest choke job in the U.S. history. I mean, come on, that's a little drastic.
And the next pitch is on the way, and it is foul straight back. Count is 1-1. And the pitch is down low. Count is now 2-1. And the next pitch is going to bounce away from the catcher. And the runner from third is going to score. And he dives under the tag. Antonacci makes it 8-0 for Team Italy versus Team USA.
Well, I'll tell you though, Ken. I mean, yeah, Italy looks pretty good, but the pitches have been squeezed. I mean, if we had the challenge, there would have been a lot more strikes. I mean,
And
in
the
all
pitch is
honesty,
off the
yes.
plate. Count is now full on Marcy. And the pitch is right down the heart of Broadway. And Marcy is rung up on strikes. And that is going to do it for Team Italy. Coming up to bat is going to be Witt, Henderson, and Judge. 1, 2, 3. What do you see?
I still say, like I said, the umpire squeezed Yarborough. It wasn't a bad pick of him coming out of the bullpen. I'm not going to second guess that or third guess that. There were pitches, right? I'm telling you that the ABS would have changed over. There's no question in my mind. But again, it's not being used today. Which, if you're going to use something, use it all the way. Use it all the way. I mean, I can understand a World Series. I don't know. It doesn't make sense. This is something you're trying to prove. Do you need the ABS or not? And certainly you do. You do. Well, do you think one more inning and they might take Judge out?
Lord only knows.
Yeah, I would do that. Why chance it? I mean, yeah, you can come back from 8-0. There's no question about it, but the odds aren't in your favor. And this is one thing I don't miss about, what is that, ESPN Sunday night games? Oh, the percentage is 94%. They can't come back. And glad we don't see that anymore. So Venezuela plays Dominican Republic tomorrow.
Yep. And the pitch is on the way, and it is inside to Witt.
Ken, I didn't catch it, but somebody in the NBA scored 83 points tonight. I caught it right at the end.
And the pitch is on the way. It is just off the plate. Count is 2-0 on Witt. And the pitch is on the way. Catches the outside portion of the strike zone. Count is now 2-1 on Witt. Altavia sets. And the pitch is on the way. And this ball is fouled off. So the count is now 2-2 on Bobby Witt. And Altavia sets and fires, and this pitch is fouled straight back.
Thank you, Jason. Oh, so Bam of Miami Heat scored 83 points tonight, the second highest ever, tying Kobe Bryant.
And the pitch is on the way. It is fouled back. Count remains 2-2.
Thank you, Jason.
And the pitch is off the plate. Count is now full. 3-2. And the pitch is swung on and missed. Wood goes down swinging. That is the first out. Coming up to bat is the third baseman, Gunnar Henderson. 0 for 2 on the night with a strikeout. And the first pitch is on the way. It paints the outside corner for call. Strike one. A 97-mile-an-hour fastball. A little bit of humdinger.
Yeah, this guy's got giddy up on his pitches.
Oh, yes, he does.
Wow. Would have been a nice pickup by the Yankees.
Altavia sets and he fires and the pitch is inside. Count is 1-1. His changeup was 91 miles an hour, for God's sakes.
I know. Jeez.
And the pitch is on the way, and the slider is off the plate. Count is now 2-1. And the pitch is on the way, and this one is hammered to center field. This one is going, and gone. And Gunnar Henderson gets the Yankees for the Team USA on the board with a 4-bagger. It is Henderson's first 4-bagger in the WBC.
We're going to see back-to-back homers.
So now the score is 7 or 8-1. All rise, the judges in the chamber. Time for a little bit of tack-a-lack.
Here comes the judge.
And he sets and fires, and the pitch is a slider inside. Count is 1-0. Judge is 0 for 1 today with a base on balls. And this pitch is hit to center field. And Marcy is coming in on it and is going to make the play. So that is the second out of the inning.
Here comes Savelli again.
Coming up to bat should be Kyle Schwarber, unless they have pulled him from the game. So, Joe, how do you eat a dinosaur?
How?
One freaking bite at a time.
You're right. Listen, nobody's saying the game's over. I'm sorry. You know what Yogi says? It ain't over till it's over. And the bullpen of Italy is not strong. So, listen, they needed every bit of the 8 runs, and they might need more for that matter.
Indeed.
Indeed. Long day today, folks. Had the morning show, did the simulcast of the Yankees, now doing this game. But you know what? If it makes you guys happy and makes everybody smile and you give us likes and subscriptions, it's worth every minute, every ounce.
And it looks like Joe LaSorsa is coming in to replace Dan Altavia. Talking about subscriptions, if you haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out. And if you're not a member of the NY YankeeMania family or the Yankees The Ugly Truth family, please consider subscribing to One and the Same. If you are a member of one or both channels, make sure that your notifications are turned on so that you know every time that we're live and not Memorex. Your support is most appreciated. And we want to thank you for taking a little bit of time to watch some baseball this evening. And the first pitch from La Sorsa is a fastball at 87 miles an hour up and away. La Sorsa is the only left-hander in the Italian bullpen. And the first pitch or the next pitch is on the way, and it is foul straight back. Count is 1-1.
Bill O is saying, Ken, the volume is a bit low. I hear it fine.
And the next pitch is a sinker fouled off. How about now? Volume okay? Count is 1-2. And the 1-2 is on the way, and Schwarber foul tips this one for strike 3, and that is going to do it for Team USA. Not before the USA gets on the board with a solo shot home run for Gunnar Henderson. The score is 8-1.
Bill O says the volume is much better.
Alrighty. I might just be dragging butt because I'm tired after calling 2 games.
Yeah, no, it's not easy. Especially one game is harder than the other one because, after the 4th or 5th inning, you don't know the players. They don't put it up on the screen. They don't, you got to guess all the time. And that's a problem.
Well, in spring training baseball, we don't have a freaking clue who the hell is there. Most of these guys that are coming in late in the games are single A players.
I believe Sean Browning. Yeah.
Sean Browning dropped a short today on True Historians. I recommend checking it out. It's a teaser for famous Navy man Dory Miller. Don't know if you're familiar with who he is, but very compelling story of Dory's actions at Pearl Harbor. So I recommend heading over to True Historian and taking a crack at that short. You won't be disappointed.
He does a really good job, guys. Just like Ken, and his shorts are amazing.
And it looks like Gabe Spire is coming in to replace Brad Keller. John Birdie is coming up to bat. He is 0 for 3 on the day with a pair of strikeouts. If you don't remember, John Birdie was part of the Yankee staff in 2024, but injuries prevented him from actually being able to play a lot with us. Fire sets, and the first pitch is on the way, and the 96-mile-an-hour fastball is fouled off. Count is 0-1. Fire sits and fires, and that fastball is way up high. 97-mile-an-hour this time. Count is 1-1. Fire sets and fires, and the slider is swung on and missed. Count is 1-2. Swing, batter, 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 swing, batter, batter, swing. And Spires sets, and this ball is chopped to the third baseman. Henderson grabs it and shoots it to Goldie at first, and that is going to be the first out of the night. Birdie is 0 for 4 on the night. Coming up to bat is Vinny Pasquantino. He is 0 for 3 on the night and 0 for 10 in the WBC. And the first pitch is chopped off of Pasquantino's leg for strike one. Count is 0-1. That looked like that crap hurt.
Yep.
And the pitch is on the way, and this one is fouled straight back. Count is 0-2. Spire has a little bit of giddy up on his fastball, and he sets, and the pitch is on the way, and the slider is down low and really off the plate. Not competitive whatsoever. Count is 1-2. And the pitch is on the way, and the slider is going to bounce in the dirt. Count is evened at 2-2. And how do you do, Joe?
Doing okay.
And Spire sets, and this pitch is fouled straight back. Count remains 2-2. The 96-mile-an-hour fastball that was moving out off the plate.
Deuce.
Let's get that goose. Stick him in the caboose.
Yep.
And the pitch is on the way. And it is bounced to Goldie. Goldie's going to take it himself. That is a 3 unassisted. So Pasquantino's hitless streak continues through the WBC. Dominic Canzone is coming up to bat. He is the DH tonight. 0 for 2 with a base on balls, and the first pitch is on the way. Slider is fouled off. Count is 0-1. And Spire sets, and this pitch is chopped to the second baseman, who fires to first. Clement to Goldschmidt, and that is going to do it for the Italians. Coming up in the bottom of the seventh is going to be Will Smith, Roman Anthony, and Paul Goldschmidt.
Yeah, it looked like they took him out. If they took him out, they put him back in. I'm confused.
You can't do that, not in the WBC.
Yeah, weird. It looked like that they had taken him out, but I guess not.
So our standard info note, tomorrow morning at 9:30, we're going to have the coffee, bagels, donuts, and whatever the hell you eat for breakfast segment, resuming its normal time slot. So I recommend hopping in there and listen to a little bit of live talk radio in the morning before you go to work or school, whichever the case may be. I don't know who the host of characters is going to be on the screen, but I recommend hopping in there. If you haven't, please hit the like button and share the channel out. If you are not a member of the NY YankeeMania family or the Yankees the Ugly Truth family, please consider subscribing to One and the Same. And we would like to thank Richmond Valley Pharmacy for sponsoring this game for us. Most appreciated. Shout out and some love to you.
Yeah, well deserved. From the pharmacist to everybody, they greet you amazingly, and they treat everybody like your complete family, brother, sister, mother, father. It's just amazing, and I always suggest take care of your local places. Everyone, the biggies have their own clientele, but the nice condensed places do a wonderful job. They really do. So hats off to them. I am very happy to be associated with people in Richmond Valley Pharmacy. So thank you so much, and continue what you're doing. You do a great job.
And it's a big pizza pie in the sky. That's the
Amore, when the moon hits your eyes like a big pizza pie. That's Ken doing the play-by-play.
And coming up to the plate is Will Smith. He is 1 for 2 on the night with a double. And La Sorsa sets, fires, and the sweeper is in there for call. Strike one. Count is 0-1.
I think we're going to see Bryce Harper soon.
And the next pitch is on the way, and that sweeper is called strike two. Count is 0-2 on Smith. Smith takes a batter's timeout. And he's back in the box. And the pitch is on the way, and the four-seamer is up off the plate and away. Count is 1-2 on Smith. And La Sorsa sets. Pitch is on the way, and the changeup is way inside. Count is evened at 2-2. And how do you do, Joe? And the pitch is on the way. The sweeper is hammered foul down the third base line. Count is going to remain 2-2. And Joe still hasn't answered how he does. And the pitch is on the way. It is chopped to the shortstop. Antonocci sets, fires to Pasquantino for the first out of the inning. Antonocci has a smooth release. Coming up to bat is Roman Anthony, outfielder for the Boston Red Sox. And the pitch is on the way. The sinker is up and in. Count is 1-0. And the pitch to Anthony is a sweeper that catches the inside portion of the plate for call strike one. Count is even at 1-1. La Sorsa sets and fires, and the sweeper is off the plate. Count is 2-1. Pitch is on the way, and it is hammered to left center field. And Marcy is going to make this play as the left fielder jumps in front of him. And Marcy ends up catching the ball for the second out.
Wow.
That was a hell of a play by Marcy.
Yeah, it was. It was a very good play.
And Paul G is up to bat. The first pitch is a sweeper that is in there for call. Strike one. Count is 0-1 on Goldie. Goldie hammers left-handed pitching, so let's see what he can do.
That play was like angels in the outfield.
No shit. And the pitch is fouled off. All right, come on. Enough of the damn play. Let's get back to the play-by-play. Pitch is in there, and Goldie hammers this through the 6 hole to left field. So Goldschmidt has a single, 2-out hit for Big Goldie. Coming up to bat is Clement. Ernie is 0 for 2 on the day. And it looks like they're going to have a mound visit.
Another change, I think.
And Francisco is going to put the hook on the Sorsa. So hit the road, Jack. And don't you come back one more time. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. You're out of here.
Ken is doing it all today. Singing, dancing, prancing.
Having the internet take a crap on me while I'm doing play-by-plays. And it looks like Alec Jacob is coming in to replace Joe LaSource. Not sure who he is. Don't think he's a major leaguer.
He's a ham and egger. What a
And
long day.
Tomorrow, we will be having a live play-by-play in the evening here on YankeeMania with Joe and his supporting cast, calling the Yankees-Blue Jays game. Airtime is at 6:30, so I recommend coming on board. And it looks like Bryce Terang is coming in to replace Ernie Clement. Well, Bill O, I have not had dinner yet, so hence I am anxiously waiting.
Alex was with the Padres in 2025.
Okay. And the first pitch to Terang is inside for ball 1. Changeup was at 71 miles an hour. I don't think Terang has seen that since Little League. Something that slow. And the next pitch is on the way, and the 72-mile-an-hour changeup is inside for ball 2. Jacobs sets, and the pitch is on the way, and this is hammered into the gap, and it is going to go off the wall, and Goldie is going to make it to 3, and that is a double. So that came off the wall pretty hard and had a perfect bounce to Caglione. So now the United States has runners at second and third with 2 outs. Pete Crow Armstrong is supposed to come up. He is 0 for 2 on the night with a strikeout. Can we do a little bit of situational hitting here, Team USA, and actually play to run?
Well, he just missed the home run before. You might just crank one up and make it 8-4.
Well, he's going to have to generate the power on this because this guy is throwing nothing but freaking junk. And the pitch is on the way, and the changeup is way inside. Swing batter. Count is 1-0. And Jacob sets and fires, and Crow Armstrong swings at a ball diving out of the strike zone. Count is evened at 1-1. And the pitch is on the way, and this one is hammered foul down the first base line. Count is 1-2. And the pitch is on the way, and this is fouled straight back off into the screen. Count remains 1-2. That was his fastball at 89 miles an hour. So he's bringing the heater. And Jacob sets. Pitch is on the way, and this one is hammered down the right field line. This one is going, and gone.
Didn't I not call that?
In the second deck. So that is a 3-run shot by Pete Crow Armstrong, and we knock the Italian lead in half. The score is 8-4 now in the bottom of the 7th.
Joe, you were right.
Coming up to bat is going to be Bobby Witt Jr. And one last one. So the Team USA is back in this game.
Do I get a little respect? Thank you, Sean Brownie. When I say something, it happens. Told you it was going to smash one.
And now they're patting the butt of the pitcher.
I think he's over managing here. There's too many pitches. It's ridiculous. This guy's got power like he's Hank Aaron here.
He did hit 30 home runs.
I know, but
it's not like it's a fluke.
There were 5 inside the Parkers. Oh, no, just kidding.
And Bobby Witt is coming up to bat. 1 for 3 on the night. And Jacob sets. And the first pitch is in there for call, strike 1. That is a 69 mile an hour sweeper.
The heck was that?
And Jacob sets. Pitch is on the way. And he set the stopwatch because that changeup rang in at 70 miles an hour. Count is 1-1. Pitch is on the way, and Witt skies this one to right field. Caglione is tracking it and is going to make the play for the 3rd out of the inning, but not before the United States adds 3 runs to close the gap to 8-4. Coming up in the top of the 8th is going to be DiZanzenzo, Oraza, and Caglione. I'll be handing this one off to Joe. Here you go.
What do you know?
Yo.
I wanted to address T-Road. Tomorrow is going to be Cam, the man, pitching for the Yankees. Not sure who's pitching for Toronto, but Cam is pitching for the Yankees. Bill O says Savelli is doing his best Boone impression. Now leave Boone out of this, naughty people. Come on. This has nothing to do with Aaron Booney. But it's right in front of us. Right, Kenneth?
And it looks like David Bednar is coming in to lock this freaking game down.
And it's all Yankees. Yankees all the time. This will be a 1-2-3 inning. I bet you 7 pitches and it's over.
Well, the Yankee presence is felt all throughout this game on both sides
of the plate.
Well, both sides of the dugout.
Yeah.
You got Cervelli, Posada, and their pitching coach, all former Yankees. some great. On our side, we got Andy Pettit as a pitching coach. Plus, we have Bednar, Judge, and Goldie. Goldie kept the inning alive, got driven in, so definitely a contributor.
Yep.
All right, here you go. You get
All
to
right.
call the good pitcher.
Bryce Terang just went into second base. And the Zenzo is up, and the first pitch is up high for a ball, 1-0. From Bednar, the Yankee closer for 2026 and hopefully beyond that. Here comes the 1-0 pitch, popped up behind home plate and into the stands, and it is 1-1. Zach Di Zenzo. I think if Italy, for them to keep the momentum, they're going to have to probably score another run, and it's not going to be as easy against Bednar. Here comes the pitch, right down Broadway, 1-2. Pitch number 3. No, it's not over yet. We know that, Billo. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Bednar sets and fires. It's high. It is
Way high.
2-2. And how do you do? An important 3 outs right here, guys. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A little bit low, 3-2. The 3-2 pitch right down Broadway, strike 3. Grab some bench. He gone. He gone. He gone. 1 minute.
I might be, Bill.
Hey, they did that a lot on old time TV and radio, so nothing, to each his own.
You know that the last time that Bednar pitched in the 23 WBC, he followed on with his career best season.
Yeah,
Let's hope for a mirror.
0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Another nasty. Wow. 0-2 to JJ D'Orzio. I think there's a big difference between Devin Williams and Bednar. Don't you think so? Nah. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line in the center field. That's a base hit. Left center. That's more like Devin Williams. No offense, Met fans. No offense taken. Runner on first and 1 out. And that is going to bring up a hitter.
Caglione. Caglione is 1 for 1 on the day with a homer and been hit by a pitch.
And there's a ball line down the line to Aaron Judge. That's a base hit. Going all the way to third is, I forgot his name. So we have first and third. That was a shot.
That's D'Orizio.
D'Orizio, yeah. What? It's Italian. That's all I. No, first and third.
And that's Amore.
When you do in old Napoli. First and third. This is a big important save here right now. Can't let any more runs come in. You got to keep it into a grand slam mode. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 1 on a fastball, but they didn't give you the account. They're just giving you pitch count.
It was a splitter at 91 miles an hour.
91. Here comes the pitch. Pop foul and out of play. And it's a fast 0-2 by Bednar. He needs the strikeout right here, folks. And Antonucci is up. He's 1 for 3 right now. First and third for the Italians with one man out here in the top of the 8th inning. Here comes the pitch. Foul off the mask of the umpire. Is he all right? Wow. He took a smash in the face. Woof.
Antonucci is what hit was a digger.
Yes. Man.
Looks
He took,
like
oh,
they're going to have an injury delay.
you don't want to see this replay. It's awful. Oh my God. Oh. I don't know. To be a catcher and an umpire, I think you got to be nuts. I give a lot of credit to Phil Cuzzy, man. 30 years. He is going to have a little stiff neck later on.
Yeah, he got his bell rung on that one.
Oof.
That's why I would never, ever want to be a catcher. And I did the umpiring thing too. Didn't like it much then either.
Well,
they did used to call me Captain Hook because I ran a lot of people in the dugouts, in the stands. I just didn't want to listen to any BS.
Well,
no, you gotta go.
Maybe that's what the umpire needs, a wake-up call.
Yeah, maybe he'll start freaking calling strikes that he should be.
And then Bill O said, I'm freaking nuts. That's why I played catcher.
Nope.
You guys are fun. All right. We'll do it again here. 0-2. Big strikeout is needed right here, guys. And it's foul down the left field line. And we'll do it again. 0-2. 6 through 8 hitters tonight. 6 for 8, 3 homers, 5 RBIs, and 8 runs. And here comes the 0-2 pitch. Number 15. Down low. Gets past the catcher. Is he coming home? Oh, what are they doing here? They're saying they're bringing everybody back. Oh, he was hit with the pitch.
He was hit by the pitch.
Yep. So now the bases are loaded. Come on, Bednar. Are you doing your impersonation of Devin Williams for the Yankees in 2025? We don't want to see that now. So now the bases are juiced. Big part of the game, guys. Well, I think it hit. I really think it just hit the floor, but here we go. Bases loaded. And another one in the dirt. 1-0. Will Smith says, I'm glad this guy's not a Yankee, not a Dodger. He's getting hammered back there.
The batter is Nori, 0 for 2 on the night.
Yep, Northeastern. Here comes the 1-0 pitch. This is a big spot in the game. And it's a little ground ball. It's going to trickle foul to first base. Goldschmidt picks it up and throws it into the crowd. And it's 1-1. Bednar is going on his 18th pitch right now. Joe, back in the late 80s, a 6'4" catcher was not ordinary. Yeah. All right, here's a big pitch coming up, and it is, it could have gone either way. 2-1, it's a ball. 2 balls and a strike.
I think he got his bell rung and missed that one. I think that caught it.
Yeah. Dante Nordi. Last plate appearance, a sacrifice fly. Here comes the pitch, and it's grounded. The first base foul. And it's 2-2. And Ken?
How do you do?
How do you do? Howdy. Okay, let's see. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He gone. He gone. He gone. 2 outs here in the 8th inning. That's a big strikeout. Very, very big strikeout. To get out of this inning, a grand slam is still a possibility, folks. And USA has, the old man. Here's a pitch grounded foul by Marcy, 0-1. One thing about Bednar, he's always around the plate no matter how hard he throws that pitch. Kershaw's in the bullpen. I do not trust him coming in for, I guess, the 9th inning. You know him in big games. The pitch. That could have gone either which way. Will Smith was ready to go check it out, but he can't. So it's 1-1. 2 outs here. This game is far from over, folks. Far from over. And the 1-1 pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and fouled at home plate. And it's 1-2. That would have been a strike. That definitely would have been a strike. They just showed it in the square box. And the fans are all on their feet. And here we go, waving the towels and everything, everyone. Here we go. The 1-2 pitch, grounded to second base, over to first, and the inning is over. And the United States are still in this game with Henderson, Judge, and Schwarber coming up.
Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more.
Not away, Jack. And don't you come back no more. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. It's almost midnight in the East Coast. Just what we need, Ken. We might as well just go out for breakfast, come back, and just do the games tomorrow. You go bowling. I'll do the game. Oh, man. Man, that's it. That commercial with that sandwich. I don't know if you get the same commercial, but that looks good. So what are you gonna munch on after the game, Ken? No voice. No voice.
I don't have a clue what I'm going to munch on.
One thing's for sure: the TVs and the computers and all the ventures are going to be turned off till tomorrow. Bill, let's bring up what Bill O says. This freaking team is as bad as a Yankee game. I smoked a half a pack and drank a 6-pack and then had 4 shots. Oh, God. And you're still awake. Imagine if he wasn't, folks. Oh, my God.
And it looks like Matt Festa is coming in to replace Alec Jacob.
Uncle Festa.
Gunnar Henderson will be leading off the bottom of the 8th.
All right.
Henderson, Judge, and Schwaba.
Schwab. So I put let's see. You got a 2-run homer now, a 2-run homer in the 9th, and we go to 14 innings tonight. That's what's going to happen. Ken is going, Joe, I'm going to choke you.
If that happens, you're going to call more than 1 inning because I'm going to go get something to eat.
I'm starving too, but I ate.
Yeah, but you ate.
Pitch by Uncle Festa. Strike 1. If you people don't know who Uncle Festa is, go check it out. Go check it out. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. 0-2. Nice sweeper. Gunnar is 1 for 3 with a big ding. In the bullpen now is Mason, 105-mile-an-hour, not normal pitcher. Here comes the 0-2 pitch, and it swung on and fouled behind home plate, and it's still 0-2, and we're going on the fourth pitch. Henderson 1 for 3 with that big solo home run that got things started for USA. And here we go, the 0-2 pitch. Nobody out here in the 8th inning, and it swung on and missed for strike 3. Don't know how fast it was, but that looked pretty darn good. So it's 1 out here, and the captain, the golden boy, Aaron Judge. Man, he can bring it. I don't. They just stopped showing how fast it was. Here we go. Judge hits a ground ball to 30, bobbles, throws to first. Oh, in time. In time. I'd like to see the replay on that. No, Pasquantino is a very good first baseman, let me tell you. Can they challenge?
Nope.
Let's see. Ground. Here's the third. It went between his legs. He picked it up. The throw to first. They got him. They just got him. The stretch. Wow, he's an awesome first baseman. Oh, the stretch did it. Otherwise, he would have been safe. The ball was inside the glove as Judge's foot was coming down. Yeah, he's out. All right, so we have 2
You know
outs.
how hard it is to hold a bag on that type of a stretch?
I know. That's amazing. How they don't get more. Oh my God. Judge is still waiting. And now he goes back into the dugout. And are we going to get another pitching change for no reason here? Come on. No. Okay. So 2 outs. And that will bring up Kyle Schwarber.
And the U.S. is going to be out of challenges with that call.
Here comes the first pitch. Oh, nice sweeper. Right down Broadway, 0-1. Well, the guns are up now, man. They don't do anything now. It's really going to be tough. Festa. Check swing. Did he go? No, he did not. 1-1. What team is Festa on? Is it the Dodgers?
No idea.
He sounds
Hey,
familiar.
brother. Welcome to the stream. Appreciate you being here.
All right. Here comes a pitch. Swung on and missed. Another sweeper. 1-2. No matter what, Festa is doing a great job. All right. Here we go. The pitch, a little bit low. 2-2. And how do you do? Lorenz is still in the bullpen. Hey, Michael, what's going on, big guy? Pitch is lined up the middle. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going. Now your 2-run homer, as I said, you have two 2-run homers. And it's Will Smith. Well, Bryce Harper is getting ready and waiting and willing and waiting. But Will Smith is going to come up first. And here comes the first pitch. Pop foul behind home plate. 0-1. Well, it is getting interesting, guys, especially if they hit a 2-run homer now. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. By Festa, and it is just off the plate. 1-1.
I don't know. I think this guy can't see because that looked pretty good to me.
This umpire has just been really, really awful. I'm sorry, but if they had the ABS, yeah, he would have been zonked just about all the time. Here comes the pitch. Swung on, hit deep, but going foul down the left field line, and it's 1-2. That's one thing about Will Smith. He gets into it, folks, and it is definitely a 2-1 home. Well, Will Smith gets another bat. Does he have a home run swing in that bat? Bryce Harper just waiting at the top of the step with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 8th with Italy up 8-4. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. And line in the right field, and that's a base hit. And the right fielder bobbles it, but I don't think Schwarber saw it. And he stays on second. So it's first and second. And 2 outs. And here no, who's coming up? No, it's going to be, is it going to Henderson? Who is that? I guess so.
Roman Anthony.
Oh, Roman Anthony. I always get them mixed up. Guy's got a good movement, but he doesn't play. He's not placing the ball well. Well, it could be a 3-run homer now, guys. If they had another left-handed pitcher, I would bring him in.
They don't have another left-hander. They burnt him already.
Oh, they burnt him? Okay.
Yeah, Paul Goldschmidt's hammered one off of him.
Oh, okay. And he's 0 for 3. And, one smash, and it's 8-7. And the first pitch is outside ball 1. I'm telling you guys, the grand slam is coming. Here comes the 1-0 pitch to Anthony. Way up high, ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes. Dum-dee-dum-dum. Dum-dum-dum-dum-dum. Dum-dum-dum-dum-dum. The 2-0 pitch. The pressure is getting on the Italian team. And it's lined into center field. And that's a base hit. 1 run's in. 2 runs. No, 1 run is in. So it's 8-5. What a comeback. What a comeback. And here comes the Bryce man. Do I see 8-8? I see 8-8, people. And I call everything.
So Team USA is going to have runners at first and third with 2 outs.
And a pitching change. Now they're going to bring in, you had Uncle Festa. How about Aunt Martha?
And former Yankee and Pirate catcher Francisco Cervelli is making his way to the mound. While we're in this break, if you haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out. If you are not a member of the YankeeMania family or the Yankees The Ugly Truth family, please consider subscribing. Your support is always appreciated. If you have not, or if you are subscribed to either or both channels, make sure your notifications are turned on so that you know every time that we're live and not Memorex. Appreciate all of y'all taking time to watch a little bit of, watch and listen to a little bit of baseball this evening on your busy Tuesday night. It is about 9 minutes until midnight, so, or 7 minutes to midnight, excuse me.
Yep, we're getting
Looks
there.
like, Ron Marinaccio is coming into the game
A 3-run homer.
for Uncle Festa.
You You can take that to the bank.
And another ex-Yankee is making his presence felt in this game. Bryce Harper is coming up to bat. Donut for first official at bat, so nothing to report with Bryce.
Told you, 14 innings. Marinaccio, oh God. Another Padre winner. Well, I could see 8-8, guys. All right. Here comes the first pitch. Everybody's standing in the wings, and here it goes. Way up high, ball one, 1-0. I don't think he's going to want any part of Harper. Man, they were right. The bullpen for the Italians really stinks. Here comes the 1-0 pitch. Right. Oh, my God. He called that a ball. Oh, my God. 1-1. A 2-0. Holy crap. The catcher even said, what are you talking about? Here comes the 2-0 pitch to Harper. Swung on and hit foul behind home plate, and it's 2-1. I don't know, Bill O. Harper's going to swing for the fences. I got a feeling he's going to blast one. Here we go. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, the one thing you can say about Harper is he damn sure doesn't get cheated on his swings.
No, he does not. Right down Broadway. 2-2. Marinaccio. Every fan is on their feet. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. He sets. Swung on and hit foul down the third base line. And we'll do it again. 2-2. And what are you not going to do? And the fans are yelling their brains out.
USA. USA.
Here comes the 2-2 pitch. The set and the pitch just a bit outside. 3-2. Here comes the 3-2 pitch. Marinaccio swung on and hit in the air to short center field. The left fielder, though, cuts across, makes the catch, and the inning is over. So, at the end of 8, Italy 8, and the United States 5. We still got another inning, folks.
Coming up to bat in the top of the ninth is going to be John Birdie, Vinny Pascantino, and Dominic Calzone. Calzone. Man, I'm freaking hungry. I'm starting to call.
Yeah, I know. I was going to say his cousin Calzone. They have an uncle named Garlic Knots.
Well, I'll keep it nice.
Yeah, I know. Oh, man. Wow, this has been how long? Oh, we're going on 3 hours, folks.
Yep, not a surprise. Not a surprise at all.
Yeah. Well, when it's 8 to 5, I mean, do they have a closer? I mean, I didn't even check. I mean, if Marinaccio's their closer, they're not going far. Oh, man. How's everybody doing? We're going into Wednesday morning, folks.
And Bryce Harper is going to stay in the game, replacing Goldie. Mason Miller is coming in to replace David Bednar.
Oof. How about a nice egg omelet after this, Ken? How does that sound?
I'd rather have a frittata.
A frittata, a frittata, a frittura, a frittata, a frittura, a frittata. Let's go.
How about a spinach and mushroom frittata?
Oh, yeah, that would be nice. That would be nice. I'll put a little peppers in there too. Nice red peppers, sweet
Yep.
peppers. Mason Miller's amazing.
He's nasty.
He's nasty and he's really good.
And Miller sets, and he fires a 98-mile-an-hour BB that is fouled off by Birdie.
I don't know why he's not guarding the line.
Count is 0-1. The 2, 3, and 4 coming up for Team Italy tonight. And Miller sets. It fires a slider that is swung on and missed. Count is 0-2. There is something just not right about a guy who throws 102 miles an hour and then follows up with 87.
This guy's ridiculous.
And the pitch is on the way, and that is swung on and missed.
Yeah, no chance whatsoever.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good night to John Birdie. Coming up to bat is Vinny Pasquantino, 0 for 4 tonight with a pair of strikeouts.
He's on his way to another one.
And Miller sets and fires a fucking 102-mile-an-hour dart for call. Strike one.
246 strikeouts in 160 innings. Is that ridiculous?
Yeah.
I'm surprised he's not on the Dodgers.
And Miller sets and fires. And the hitter checks his. And this pitch is skied to left field. Roman Anthony is tracking it and going to make the play. That is the second out of the inning. Coming up to bat is the DH, Dominic Canzone, 0 for 3 with a base on balls this evening.
Well, I did say 8 pitches, and he's on his 7th, so.
And Miller sets, and the slider is off the plate. Count is 1-0.
Oh, my God.
And the pitch is on the way, and the slider bounces in the dirt, but Canzone swings on it. Count is 1-2.
That's not even fair, Ken.
Or 1-1. And Miller sets, fires, and the 101-mile-an-hour fastball is fouled straight back. Count is 1-2. Yeah, he's about to get cooked. And the pitch is on the way, and the pitch is swung on and missed. That was only a 96-mile-an-hour changeup.
Guy's not normal.
And
Absolutely not normal.
Miller trots off the field. Coming up to bat in the bottom of the ninth for Team USA is Bryce Terang, Pete Crow Armstrong, and Mr. Witt Jr.
Well, now you get the
Yeah.
grand slam, and they win 9-8.
Gunnar Henderson will be the fourth hitter, and if they keep up, Judge will be the fifth hitter of the inning.
Well, this is the Marbles, and we are past 12 o'clock. So happy Wednesday, everyone, and welcome. As the bagel show and your Lavazza coffee and everything is gonna get hot and brewing in a little while. So let's see, one way or the other, let's end this game.
And for these of you that are hopping into the stream, if you haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out. If you're not a member of the YankeeMania channel family or the Yankees The Ugly Truth family, please consider subscribing to one and the same. And it looks like Marinaccio is going to stay in this game.
I don't think they have anybody better than that.
And Terang gets into the box. He is 1 for 1 on the day with a double and a run scored. And the pitch is hammered foul. Count is 0-1. That was a 93-mile-an-hour fastball by Marinaccio. Marinaccio sets, and the cutter is off the plate. Count is 1-1. And Marinaccio sets. And the changeup is fouled off. Actually, they called it a swinging strike. Thought he tipped it into the glove of the catcher, but so the count is 1-2 on Terang. Marinaccio sets and fires. The changeup is down low. Count is 2-2. And how do you do, Joe?
How do you do?
And the pitch is on the way, and it is grounded to Antonocci. He double bounces it just in time to get Terang at first. Antonocci did a freaking awesome job of getting to that ball.
Yes, he
and then
did.
bounced past it to Pasquantino to record the first out. Coming up to that is 8 for Armstrong. Definitely a bang play. And the pitch is on the way. The cutter is way off the plate. Count is 1-0 on Pro Armstrong. He is 1 for 3 on the day with a dinger and 3 RBIs. Pitch is on the way, and the four-seamer is called strike 1. Count is 1-1. One pitch is on the way, and the pitch is fouled off by PCA. Count is 1-2. And the pitch is on the way. And this one is hammered to right field. This one is going, and gone.
This guy's unbelievable.
So the score now closes to 8-6. And it looks like Francisco Cervelli is headed to the mound.
Crazy, crazy game.
So now Team USA is down 2, continuing to chip away at this Italy lead. And you know, the funny thing is, Joe, if the pitcher doesn't throw the ball into the outfield, that's a double play. This is a tie ball game right now.
It sure is. It sure is. I think we ought to do some promos.
Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to
And it
introduce
looks
myself
like
or reintroduce myself.
Weissert
My name is Chef
is
Nick. I am
coming
here
in
for
to
you.
replace
This is
Ron Marinaccio.
YankeeMania, NY Mania for the entertainment purposes. Please smash, like, punch, stomp, jump on the like button, subscribe, share. Please do any domestic violence as you can in a polite way. You guys are the savages in the NY Yankee Mania. I am your chef to your savage to your cabbage. I will shred you like coleslaw. Let's do this. You guys are my rock stars. You guys are my chefs. Love you all. Let's rock on. We got this, baby. Chef's kiss, baby. Let's do this.
Hi, my name is Maria Venuto, and you are watching New York Yankee Mania.
Hello, everybody. This is Bip Roberts, former Major League ball player, and you're watching New York Yankee Mania. Enjoy. What a great show.
Okay, thank you for some promos.
Weissert, former Yankee, currently on the Red Sox, is coming in. And he sets and fires, and the 95-mile-an-hour sinker is low and inside. Count is 1-0. And the pitch is on the way, and the ball is fouled down the right field line. And that is going to drop in. So the count is 1-1. Caglione tried to make a play on it, had a nice sliding attempt. And the pitch is on the way. And this one is hammered up the middle for a single. Marseille is going to field it and get it in quickly. So coming up to bat is going to be Gunnar Henderson, 1 for 4 on the day with a dinger. And Weissert sets. And the sweeper is swung on and missed by Henderson. Count is 0-1.
This guy's a ham and egger. He's only good against the Yankees.
And Weissert sets. And the pitch is, oh my God. It is off the plate, but swung on and missed. Count is 0-2. And Weissert sets. Pitch is on the way, and this one is fouled straight back. Count remains 0-2 on Anderson.
Dodge!
And it looks like there is a mound visit going on.
You know, Judge is going to put one in orbit. You know that.
I'll bet he sees four fingers and ends up walking.
Nah. You're not going to put the tying run on even with 2 outs? I don't think so, anyway. But I told you, 14 innings. Wow.
And Weissert sets. And the curveball is down low. Count is going to be 1-2. Weissert sets and fires, and the pitch is swung on and missed. So that is 2 gone in the 9th. The captain is coming up to bat, so all rise. The judge is in his chamber.
He's going to break a scoreboard.
And the pitch is on the way, and he takes a sinker for call, strike 1 on the outside corner. Count is 0-1. As there's no for 3 on the night with a base on balls. Weissert sets. Pitch is on the way, and this one is fouled off. He took a mighty swing. Weissert has Judge down 0-2. Is the captain going to come through? Hero or a goat?
I think that I would say home run to the opposite field if he's going to hit it.
And Weissert sets, and the pitch just misses low. Count is 1-2. He's going to nibble and get rung up. And the 1-2 pitch is on the way, and Judge swings and misses. So Italy is going to pull off the win. Probably the biggest win in Italian baseball history. They beat the Team USA 8-6. The final line for tonight's game is Italy 8 runs on 6 hits, no errors. Team USA 6 runs on 11 hits and 2 errors. Michael Lorenzen is going to take the win. Plain is going to take the loss, and Weissert is going to get his second save of the WBC. Before we sign off, if you haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out. And if you're not a member of the YankeeMania or Yankees The Ugly Truth families, please consider subscribing. We appreciate everyone that was here this evening to watch this marathon 3-hour game.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, like I said, guys, I honestly I couldn't lose. I rooted for both teams, and I just happened to be announcing that when Italy hit a couple of dingers or whatever. But my heart is in both places, and it was a no. It was a no. There was no way somebody like myself could lose today. So kudos to both teams. They did wonderful jobs. And this is one time that, you can honestly say you can't lose. So I thought it was amazing, and good luck to United States, whatever else is held in there. And Italy, man, keep it going. Keep it going. Let's do this. So, Ken, very proud to do the game with you tonight. It was awesome. And what a long day, but it was well worth it. So thanks again, and thanks again, courtesy of Richmond Valley Pharmacy, for being with us and sponsoring this portion of the game. Again, thank you all. Can't ask for more than what you guys have given us. And don't forget, tomorrow morning, Coffee Bagels, Yankee Talk, WBC Talk, whatever you'd like. I hope everybody has a great night's sleep, and we'll get some final words from Ken before we sign off. Go ahead, Ken.
I only got a couple. Let's go Yankees, and we'll see you in the funny papers tomorrow.
All right, everyone. God bless you all. God bless America. Let's go Yankees, and we will see you tomorrow. Don't forget, we have the game at 6:35 right here on YankeeMania. Yankees, Blue Jays, the Cam Man is pitching, so come and join us. We love each and every one of you. Have a good night, everyone. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Good night, and enjoy your evening, and a safe one, and a healthy one.